increased scrutiny on Mexican airlines flying to and from the U.S. This week, the agency downgraded Mexico's air safety rating. ABC 10 News anchor Derek Stahl is going in depth to explain what that means and the potential impact.
Just last month, San Diego resident Brandon Laurel flew to Mexico for a pretty memorable trip.
I went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico with my entire family, and I got married. It was a great trip. We had a great time. We actually, spent the following week out there for our honeymoon.
They took the Mexican airline Volaris, and they're planning another Mexico trip in a few months. So the announcement that the FAA has downgraded Mexico's aviation safety rating got his attention.
That would definitely raise some concerns, I think, to anyone.
The FAA said it audited the Mexican government agency that oversees flights from October 2020 to February this year and found several areas of non-compliance with minimum international safety standards. The FAA didn't go into specifics, but said the issues were with government oversight, including potentially the technical expertise, training, and record keeping by inspectors.
They're either not overseeing the airlines as much as they should, or maybe they're lacking specific qualifications in people who do those oversights.
Ed Coleman is a professor at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
That's typically what you see in here is they'll have an overturn, or they'll have people that will leave and then they can't get the expertise to come back in to manage the system as it should be.
Mexico says the issue is related to staffing, writing that the U.S. audit was carried out at a time when their version of the FAA was operating with 1/4 of its personnel and amid a significant surge in the COVID-19 pandemic. The change moves Mexico from the premier Category 1 safety rating to Category 2, with the likes of Venezuela, Bangladesh, and Pakistan.
Is there any significant impact to the consumer as a result of a downgrade like this?
There could be. So what happens is they can only fly what they've been approved to fly at this point.
Mexican airlines can keep coming to and from the U.S., but they will not be allowed to add more flights at a time when air travel is beginning to recover from the pandemic. Experts say that could make ticket prices spike. But the FAA's announcement only affects Mexican airlines that enter or leave the U.S. For people who use the cross-border express to the Tijuana airport, it won't restrict those flights that stay within Mexico, which is exactly how Brandon Laurel is planning to fly later this year.
These deals come up out of nowhere, and my wife comes across them, and she'll just say, hey, want to go to Cancun in December? And who's really saying no to that,
The difference in price between flying out of Tijuana and flying out of San Diego could get even bigger. But experts don't expect this downgrade will last for long. Mexico says it's hiring and training 280 new inspectors to improve its rating. Derek Stahl, ABC 10 News.
And the FAA previously downgraded Mexico's safety rating back in 2010, but the country was able to resolve the issues and restore its rating 4 months later.